Up until now, I've been focusing on the minion faction in Moonstone, them being goblins and trolls and such like. But I've decided to branch out, to this faction, which I think is pronounced the Leshavult, and they are creatures that are wholly about nature, revere nature, our nature, holding on to the old traditions, and being a fan of Celtic mythology, I've got a bit of an affinity and an interest in that, so it's only natural that I should start branching out, as I say, into this faction. So this is the most characterful, I think, is Gump, an Ent, really, isn't he? So this is my very first one. This is the unboxing. All I've done is pop the lid off, and let's see what we get between the foam this time. I think I've seen one of these in the flesh. I was playing down at Chaos Cards a couple of months back, and there was a guy there I'd never met before, and I never got his name, but he had an awful lot of Moonstone figures, and he had a lot of the Ents and the woodland folk. So yeah, that got me interested. So large base. There is his card. What's he got? Woodfoot. This character may jog over wooded patches. Ponderous. This character cannot take reaction steps. Knotted branches. If he deals impact melee damage, increase the damage dealt by 2. That's good. Bark skin. If this character suffers piercing or slicing damage, reduce the damage by 1. Forest. After this character suffers damage, it may restore 1 wound for each wooded patch within 4 inches. This is good because I'll show in the next bit, when I bought him, I also bought some woodland tokens. So I'm glad I got them. I thought I might need them, and looks like I will. And his arcane ability is Call of the Woods, 8 inches. Move target enemy X plus 2 inches directly towards any friendly treefolk. Then the target suffers 1 wound for each wooded patch within 4 inches of it. Bloody hell. That's really good. So if I was to have a 3 there, 3 plus 2 inches, so 5 inches directly towards any friendly treefolk. And as long as that treefolk is near some wooded patch, it gets a wound each time. Very good. So, yep. And let's have a look at him. He is quite big, isn't he? I don't know what to do about the carving in his belly. Oh, his head's already attached. Look at that face. I think I'm going to have to do it glowing. That's how it is on the artwork. So he seems a simple enough build. What is this here? What's this curly thing? Has he got a crown? Oh, it's his hair, isn't it? Yes. Yes. He looks a bit like Gareth from the UK's Office with a hairdo like that. Yeah, I'm going to call him Gareth Gump, I think. Yeah, look, shall I do that glowing? I think I will. There's a little purple owl or something on his arm. Is that in there? I think that's in there. Oh, I can't tell. Let's get all the pieces out. Let's get them trimmed up and see what we've got. Before giving all the parts a wash, I thought I'd just show you the bits before I wash and assemble. So nice and simple, the legs, and then there's a recess at his hip for the body and head. I've got to be so careful that I don't snap his pointy uppy nose. There's all these little tendrils again. I only noticed them when looking through the camera, but yeah, they've all got to go. It looks like a bit of flashing in his mouth area. Oh yeah, on his groin area, because he's a modest chap, he's got, oh yeah, look, there's the stuff again. Yeah, I didn't see that before. But yeah, he's got a loincloth of moss or something or other. And then with his arms, there's two locating places for them. Here is one. I think that's his left. Yeah, I think that's his right one, which is kind of like reaching forward a bit. Again, look, flashing. Got to go around all the edges, I think, with a sharp scalpel. And this one, I thought it was a bird's nest, an owl. It's not, it's a bird's nest. What I thought was an owl's eye peeking out. It's a bird's nest with one solitary egg in it. And that's his left arm, like that. There's his toupee, very Bruce Forsyth. Oh, and it doesn't go on a certain way, so you can turn it around to whatever style you wish, I guess. And then this affair is like goes across his shoulders behind his neck. So yeah, I've got to clean up more flashing than I thought I would. Thank you, camera, and give everything a soapy wash, and come back with him assembled and primed. Right, so I got rid of those hairy little things and washed it and assembled it. Small problem, I've lost his loincloth. I've got absolutely no idea where it's gone. In the last video, I took them out of an old Chinese takeaway tub, the pieces, and then put them back, but it's vanished. Absolutely no idea where it's gone. The search will continue, but if I can never find it, I have a plan for what to do with that area. This is the peculiarities of doing YouTube videos in segments. You will have known what I've done about that. I'm none the wiser. That's somewhere off in my future. So next step, just notice again, look, the camera showing you something you can't see with your eye. There's one of those. No, it's not one of those hairs. That's actually just a fine twig. Take that back. I thought that was another one of the hairs. No, all right then. So let's give this a coat of grey primer and a base coat, and I will return. All right, grey primer, white primer, and now here we go. The first colour. If I'm going to paint something brown and it's small, I'll just paint contrast paint over the white. But I think it's just going to be too fake looking if I tried that on a whole figure. So what I've done here is I've based him in two colours. One is Army Painter's Skeleton Bone, and also their Gargoyle Grey. And what I would do is I would dip paintbrush in one colour, put a bit on, then dip it in the other one, put it on. So it's a combination of two colours, which most probably isn't going to show now because now it is out with the contrast paints. Well, this was very, very speedy. The light is bright. Oh, going for a little dance. The light is bright, but over that tan colour, I've tinted it and made it look woody. And I can't really say how I did it, because what I did was I used these colours. All right, that one. And what I did was I opened them all up and I would dip my paintbrush in one, dollop it on, in another one, dollop it on, and another one, and dollop it on, and just kept everything moving around. And it gave me, it's not that apparent, but there's quite a varied colours going on there. It helps their contrast paint, so they've gone down into all the detail. I've deliberately kept the lighter colours for his face because I want to be able to see his face. His hair and what's hanging off of his arms, I didn't really have a suitable colour, so that's one I've mixed together from a yellowy colour with a brown. So I'm happy with that. I've just got to wash that a little bit. And then I've got to pick out this carving on his belly and pick out his eyes, which I'm not looking forward to because they are tiny. Well, while I've got the light box out, I thought I'd pop Gump in there, show you the almost finished version. I've done the glyph etched into his belly and put Tamiya Clear Red over it. It's not that apparent, but I know it's there. I painted the little egg in the nest of blue to make it stand out. Right now you can't really see his eye, but it is in there. So all I've got to do now is, I've painted the base already. I want to put some grassy bits there because, hey, he's from the forest. And yeah, I never did find the loincloth thing. So yeah, I'm going to bung something on there and I'll be back. And so, yeah, he has a flowery codpiece rather than the mossy codpiece that he's supposed to have. God knows where that piece went. You watch. I'll put him in the cabinet and it will surface. But there you go. Great fun. Very, very simple. Very, very quick. This is the first of my treefolk faction. A little bit of a compare and contrast size-wise. So if he is Moonstone's version of an ant, that's how he compares alongside one of their trolls. So yeah, by far the biggest one I've done so far. Right, I'll say goodbye. Just to give you a heads up, I'm not done with Moonstone yet, far from it. And right now, this is where I am with Barnacle, or Barnacle, the spirit troll pirate. Having great fun, looking forward to doing all the barnacles and all the things growing on that one. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be along with this one done before long.